guys, and welcome to the Money in the Bank review, where I'll be sharing my thoughts about the event. So, going into the event, what I was expecting was it to be complete utter shit. Because let's be honest, there was 4 matches booked, and most of those I didn't give a shit about. Okay, we had Punk and AJ and the Daniel Bryan feud going on. We had the Money in the Bank, the Raw. It wasn't even the Raw Money in the Bank, it was the WWE Money in the Bank, where Cena, it's all about him getting over Big Show, which we've never seen before, have we? We've never seen that before. So, that's pretty much what I was thinking. I got it in some parts, yes, and some parts were actually quite good, but I'll get to that in a minute. So our first match is the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank, which consists of Tensai, Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler, Santino, Christian, Sin Cara, Damien Sandow, and Tyson Kidd. Now, in the match, there was a lot of botches, by Sin Cara and Lord Tensai. I think Lord Tensai was supposed to powerbomb. I think it was he was meant to powerbomb someone, Tyson Kidd or Sin Cara, one of the two. He botched that completely. I think it was Christian actually. But anyway, he botches that. Sin Cara botches his moves, all his high-flying stuff. But the match itself was quite good. I mean, it wasn't the best Money in the Bank, but it was really good. Even towards the end, it was really good. I really, got really excited at the end. But, there were some good spots. I mean, there was, towards the end, we have Tensai, where he powerbombs Sin Cara. "It's deja vu again." I quote that from, I think it was Booker T who said that. And so he powerbombs Sin Cara, then Dolph Ziggler gets involved. Tensai throws Dolph Ziggler over the announce table, and that's when I thought, Dolph Ziggler sold that impeccably, I really do have to say. And then, when I was sitting at home, Dolph Ziggler was out of the equation. I thought it was a legit injury. But then, I was cheering for Cody Rhodes, because, I love Cody Rhodes myself. Really wanted him to win, really wanted him to get a push, but he didn't in the end. Dolph Ziggler, he picks up the victory. The crowd were really behind him. But I'm not sure why he won. He's not really booked greatly as of late, and I'll get to one of those points at the ending of the Sheamus versus Del Rio. At the end of that match, I will get to one of the points of the Dolph Ziggler. But the match itself, there was a lot of high-flying action, what we were expecting with Tyson and Kidd and Sin Cara. And yeah, I was satisfied with the match itself, but I'm not sure if the winner deserved it, Dolph Ziggler deserving it. And I kind of feel sorry for Dolph Ziggler in a way, because he shouldn't be booked like this at all. He's a really good wrestler, he's a worthy champion, but as of late, they ain't booking him correctly, so, that's his flaw at the moment. So hopefully he picks up and becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. The Miz returns! The Miz, awesome! He returns, and he puts himself, we have a segment where he puts himself in the Money in the Bank. He's like, "Did you miss me, guys?" And I was like, "Yes, I missed you. I really did miss you." And I was so happy he was back. Putting himself in the Money in the Bank, hyping up the event, the main event, and it was it was good to see him back. But I think it was kind of teasing for a face, him being a baby face. I don't want him to be a baby face. His character suits as a heel. He needs to remain as a heel, and he will develop. He will develop his career in the WWE. Just keep at them, Miz, because remember, you are awesome. So then we come to our second match, which features the World Heavyweight Champion Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. And, going into this, it was obvious who's going to win. Sheamus is obviously going to get over Del Rio, and that is what happens. But I think the match was a good, solid match. You see Alberto Del Rio working on the arm of Sheamus. You see Ricardo Rodriguez providing a lot of distractions within the match. And yeah, it was good action. I think it went for about 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit more or less, I'm not sure. But it was a good, solid match. It was obvious who's going to win. But the ending was a big, big disappointment. Also, how the match ended was Sheamus got the bro kick on Del Rio. At least it wasn't an out of nowhere moment, you know, like Randy Orton. So I'm kind of happy it wasn't an out of nowhere moment. So the end of the match was Sheamus gets the win. He's celebrating, and then you get Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez actually attacking Sheamus. Now, after they attack him, you see Sheamus lay on the floor, and you've got the whole fans chanting, you know, "We want Ziggler, we want Ziggler." And what happens? They get Ziggler. Do they get him winning the Money in the Bank, the World Heavyweight Champion? No, they don't. But what I hate about this, Dolph Ziggler comes down. You've got Alberto Del Rio, you know, telling Dolph Ziggler, you know, this is my time, or I don't know, telling him not to cash it in. Yet Dolph Ziggler to the ref, you know, saying cash it in, but the bell wasn't rung, so he didn't officially cash it in. But then got Sheamus bro kicking Dolph Ziggler, and you think, you know, what booking? Who booked this? I mean, who seriously booked this? What a way to congratulate the winner of the Money in the Bank. What a way to step up his game. He's jobbing to Sheamus again, like we saw last month. Why now? Why now, when he's won the Money in the Bank? He shouldn't be doing this. He really should not be doing this. You need to book Dolph Ziggler really strong, okay? Because I don't believe he can win that World Heavyweight Champion. I really don't think he can, you know, he can do it. And by him jobbing to Sheamus on Money in the Bank, you know, receiving the bro kick, that even makes me not even believe he can even cash it in successfully. So why book him like that? At least have Alberto Del Rio, you know, attack or defend the ring so Dolph Ziggler can't get in or something like that, you know. But not have him booked like this. That's killing off his character. That's killing off his opportunity. WWE, why book this? So then we have a video package of the 1000th episode of Raw. And what I've noticed in it, you know, I haven't really noticed it, but what I've noticed is in the video package, we see teases of Undertaker and Bret Hart. So I think they'll be returning. And we also get announced that DX, Brock Lesnar, and The Rock, if you smell, will return on the 1000th episode of Raw. So after that, we then have a match which wasn't booked, but we have Kofi Kingston and R-Truth coming down, and they join commentary, and we have the Primetime Players versus Epico and Primo. And the match itself, it was quite good, you know. I'm not sure about it was a right decision about the winners. It's not making the Primetime Players look good, you know. I think, yeah, it was Primo who got the win over Darren Young on SmackDown, so why are they beating them again? They're the #1 contenders. The Primetime Players are #1 contenders. They need to look strong going into the tag match, their opportunity, basically. And they're not getting it, but, you know, Primo and Epico win. Then at the end, we see AW and the Primetime Players, they staring off over the Kofi Kingston tag champs, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. And then they go over, don't they? And they're like staring off, and then you got R-Truth throwing water over AW, you know, and the AW is trying to attack them. Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, they're telling them not to go, they're blocking them away, but I don't understand, why don't they just attack? There's 3 of them, there's 2 of them. If you exclude Little Jimmy, you know, I don't know, but at least it's heating up their feud. At least it's heating up tag team feud. That's rare. That's really rare now. So, you know, but I think Primo and Epico getting their win. Maybe at SummerSlam they'll have a triple threat tag team match for the tag team titles. You know, R-Truth and Kofi Kingston versus the Primetime Players and Epico and Primo. It's possible. It is possible, and it might happen. So then we go to the match, which I was looking forward to. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, and the special guest referee, AJ Lee. Now I actually nearly said CM Punk versus AJ because of how much AJ has been involved with this feud. You know, how much attention she's got from it. And in this match, it didn't exactly deliver, did it? I mean, she was hardly involved. I mean, she was involved with her temporary injury, which CM Punk cost her, and some time. But apart from that, it was not much. when Daniel Bryan had CM Punk in the Yes Lock, she was just, staring all deviously, but that was pretty much it. She had hardly any involvement, and it didn't make sense for what they were building up for, and this is how they deliver it. At least send us some, a blow-off, should I say. But if you cut all the bullshit out, it was a very good match, It might have been the match of the night, maybe, but it was a very good match. The ending was okay, it was predictable he was going to win, obviously. We have, what do we have? We have the crowd, chanting for CM Punk, chanting for Daniel Bryan. We've got all those chants. We also found out it was actually no disqualification match. I'm not sure why they changed it like that, but, it gave us more entertainment, I guess. And we also have some involvement with AJ. Another involvement was when she comes in with this, she involves a steel chair to the environment, and it didn't really work. I don't think it did. I really don't think it worked. And she's like playing from CM Punk, and I didn't like it. But that's what we got, And we also saw Daniel Bryan's got a new attire. I prefer his old attire, to be honest. His red and white attire, but that was the match. It was a good match, Good action. Might have been the best match of the night. But hopefully this is it for the feud. I really do hope it's it for the feud. Probably at SummerSlam we'll have CM Punk against. Well, we'll find out soon, won't we? Whoever won the Money in the Bank, shall we say. Then we get more shit from Tal, which no one cares about. We have our weekly squash match on a pay-per-view. So it's actually what I predicted as well. It's the tag team of Kurt Hawkins and Tyler X versus Ryback. Ryback Rampage. Anyway, we actually did see some offense for Kurt Hawkins and Tyler X. And they actually got Ryback off his feet, which was quite interesting to see. Ryback obviously gets the win, but I don't think there's much more to say about it, really. They'll probably go back to local jobbers on SmackDown, but that's really annoying me. That really annoys me, sorry. But that was pretty much it. Then we get another video package, which is the Raw 1000th milestone, a highlight from there, which is Chris Jericho debuting. I was quite happy to see this on there because, Chris Jericho, one of my favourite superstars of all time. He's on there debuting. One of the highlights. I'm glad to see it, not some bullshit, really recent stuff with the Muppets. I don't want to see Muppets on Raw, I'm sorry, but that's not a highlight out of all the Raws. And then we get more filler, which is a 6 tag team and diva match, which features Layla, Tamina, and Caitlyn versus Natalya, Eve, and Beth Phoenix. This was just filler, and I just feel sorry for the divas because they're not booked correctly. They're not significant to the WWE anymore. Not like how they was. You've got the classic Trish Stratus, Lita. You've got those divas, and divas today are not living up to that, and they're just not booked right. And I do feel sorry for them because you've got some, you got some good talent there. You've got Tamina, the daughter of Jimmy Fly Snooker. And you got Natalya, who's related to Bret Hart. You got Beth Phoenix, she's a good diva. And you got our WWE Diva Champion, Layla, and they're just not using it correctly, I do feel sorry for the divas, I really do. We also got a video package from building up to SummerSlam. And I know this is a repeat, we've seen it before, but what I've noticed is Rey Mysterio is actually featured in this, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's a possible return at SummerSlam, or maybe even sooner at the Raw 1000th episode, because we want to see Rey Mysterio back in action. So then we go to our main event, which is the Money in the Bank, which is a contract for the WWE Championship. And guess who's in there? John Cena. Why the fuck? Why in the blue hell is he in this match for? He's already had enough opportunities. How is the Money in the Bank going to help him? Oh, it's his first win. Oh, it's his first time being in the Money in the Bank. Why the hell is he in this match? Why the hell? I mean, He's seen in the spotlight from all the new guys, all the new talent, which need to be brought up and be better for the WWE in the future. They need to build for the future. Not go back to former WWE champions, giving them an extra title shot, especially John Cena, who's already had many in the past, who's been a spotlight since, well, the last time the WWE Championship was actually at the main event was TLC 2011. That was last year. All main event on every pay-per-view has been John Cena. It's all revolving around him. Why? We need to work for the new guys. And Money in the Bank is a match for new guys, new talent, to build them up. And John Cena's I just feel like pretty much every superstar in this is actually still in their spotlight. But John Cena, I blame him the most, obviously, because he annoys me, okay? He really does annoy me. I know he annoys a lot of people, you know. But anyway, go to our main event. John Cena versus Chris Jericho versus The Miz. We're just happily to see him in the main event, you know. An extra guy in the main event, not 4. We're going to have 5 instead. You know, it did help, I think. Anyway, we have Kane and Big Show. And in the match, yes, he did have some good spots. I'll give gratitude to John Cena for doing the AA to Big Show on the announce table. I thought it was good, you know, it was nice. But it was Super Cena, it's usual stuff, you know. Why? It's all about him. The match is all about him. You know? Every match which revolves around the WWE revolves around him. Oh my god. But anyway, he does that. We also have, I mean, when he did that, it got the crowd going, and, you know, didn't really get me going, but, you know, I was like, oh, okay. An AA on the announce table from Big Show. But, yeah, some other spots with Chris Jericho and The Miz. They do a double superflex on Kane on the ladder, which was quite good, I guess. And then the gold ladder's back. The gold ladder is back. Big Show introduces it to the match, you know, and we get some moments where we get Big Show going up there, then someone takes him down, I can't remember. And then we have John Cena going up there, Chris Jericho's got a super hold on to him, back and forth, did my head in a little, but then we have The Miz and Jericho fighting it out for the Money in the Bank, then you got Big Show coming up, and then WMD to both of the men, and when we have John Cena coming up, you know, Super Cena, what's he going to do? He gets the contract, the briefcase, and slams it into Big Show's head numerous of times. And actually, on whenever he does it, the actual handle comes off, and I'm just hoping it was an accident. I really do hope it's an accident. It wasn't meant to happen, because John Cena, let's be honest, he doesn't deserve it. Why give him another? Why give him another contract? Another shot for the WWE Champion, you know. Look at what Cena's accomplished. He's accomplished a lot. Why give him another opportunity? You know, we should be working around the new talent. This match revolves around new talent. It's to help elevate their career, and they just didn't use it this year, I don't think. I'll say they're doing it for Dolph Ziggler, but they're not booking him very well, are they? They're not booking him at all. For a way to make us WWE fans believe he is a future for the company. So, yeah, that's the match card. That's the results. My overall rating, I'll probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. You know, if Cena didn't win, it'd be a little bit higher. But we all knew that Cena was going to win. Okay, let's be honest. Since you know it was announced, we all knew Cena was going to win, and there was no competition really. And it's quite sad to see as well. You know, him in the main event all the time. It's getting repetitive. It's been repetitive for a long time, and it just needs to stop. But you know, it's going to be continuing for a long time now. So that's the progress of the WWE so far. That's what's going to happen. You just have to accept it, really. So, you know, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, And till next time, you know, feel free to comment, subscribe, like, hit me with a message if needs to be. But now is the time where I'm going to be going. So until next time, see ya.